some 360 for a few minutes. Let's see. Is it the... Yeah, okay. It was the bulb. It was the bulb. Yeah, let me get the lens. And let's kind of just clean it up a little bit. You know, yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. Anyhow, then Duke got on the air. So anyway, yesterday when I got up, now I was fine, and I've been fine. I got up yesterday, and my knees were like shot. You know, I tried to bend down and to pick something up. I came and I said, whoa. I mean, like, hurt. And I really didn't do anything. To where that should have done. I mean, it's not like I was doing knee bends. I wasn't lifting anything. I wasn't doing any excessive... Come on. It's supposed to just go on there. One side's going on. Why isn't the other side going on? But anyway, today I got up and I put the Dr. Ho on in the morning, and I stayed hanging around for a while with Dr. Ho. Dr. Ho. And then last night I did rub my knees with some Ben Gay. I don't know if Ben's gay or not, but that's the screwdriver I was looking for. So I did that, and then this morning the wife rubbed them down with me with some I forgot what it's called. It's stuff that you can use for arthritis. It's a rub. The only reason why I have it is because Tom told me about it. Tom has arthritis, and when I was telling him about my fingers, why doesn't that want to go down there? It's not like, well, I know, it's hitting the bulb, that's why. That's glass, so I'm not going to worry about it. Do I really need it on there? Probably not. So, let's take it off. So he says, well, you know, arthritis, not author, arthritis. I got arthritis. So he said he uses it because his hands bother him a lot. See, these bulbs are a little too big for these. They work, but they're a little too big. So I'm not going to bother with these right now. The wattage is okay, but the physical size of the bulb is a little too big. So, and yeah, so he uses it quite a bit, especially if he's got to play that night, you know, if he's got a gig. Because he's a guitarist. And if they got a gig, they got a gig, they got a gig. On. Okay, that's that one. What about this one? 2. Okay. And this one? 3. All right. Having it the right place at the wrong time. All right, so we got 3 workshop lights if I need them. And I got to remember to pick that piece up off the floor. I'm going to hang these right here. And let's see what I have in the box. In the box, in the box, in the box. This is one of those, you know, the work lights that Home Depot is carrying. They're yellow with a yellow curly stand, and you take the long bulb. Well, that's what these are. I don't know what this is. Made in China. 120. Ah! Wait a minute, what are these? These are 15 watt. Oh, that's not going to fit it. That's not even one of these. That's a regular. What is that? The screw in. What the hell do I use those for? I don't remember. Now these are the thin ones, but these, I marked 12, yeah, they're 12 volts. Now these are the thinner ones though. These are the size, the physical size of the ones that go in there. However, these are 12 volt. This is for a, this is a 55 halogen. This is for the old spotlights or running lights on your truck with the wire, and they plug in. I went to the seal beam on most of them. I kind of like the seal beams a little bit easier. There's not much more that can go wrong with it. It just blows. You don't have to worry about the connectors going bad or anything else. I am going to have to order some more bulbs though. Well, I got quite a few of them here. What size? 25 watt. Okay, we've been there. What's this one? It's 3 1/8 long. What the hell do I have to take this? No, it's one of those little plug-in ones. Must be for one of those little spotlights. These are nice to have around. They're little 12 volt seal beams. Well, you know what? Not for everybody. I do a lot of 12 volt stuff, so for me to have 12 volt lights outside, it's not a big deal. Now these should be in the other box. I think. Yeah, these should be in the other box. Because these are 110. Let me put these over here. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta replace a couple of, ow! Ow, that hurt. I gotta cut that off. I keep saying I gotta cut it off. 110, 15 watt. What are these? 40 watt. Seal beams, 12 volt. This doesn't go in this box. This is a gas bulb. This is a 70 watt gas. These are appliance bulbs. I got a couple of those. That's what I use in the Another 12 volt. That's what I use in the bird feeders, the bird houses that I heat up. I use the appliance bulbs because they can take the hot and cold because they're used to refrigerators and ovens and everything else. So, I'm Tuck Tuck. How you doing? How's my pal? How's my pal? How's my Tucker? All right, we don't need a big bulb on that side. I do have somewhere around here, I know I have, or do I not? Okay, this is going to go on one side. This is an indoor spotlight, floodlight, whatever you want to call it. Okay, this is the appliance bulb. Yeah, this is a 15 watt appliance. This is a 110 volt. Okay. This is another appliance. That's the gas. There's another appliance. Here's some those decorative bulbs, which I bought, and then I think I took the light down. I got tired of it. Now somewhere around here, oh, wait a minute, so I'm going to need a bigger box here. Let's see. These are what? Par watt? These are 72 watt. Par 38s. And this is a 36. No, par 20. Where am I going 36? 32 watts. 70 watt. 72 watt. Philips. What's this one? Philips. So this one says it's a 70 watt. 1500 lumens. And this is telling me it's 72 watt at 1350 lumens. This is lower wattage with more lumens than the higher wattage with lower lumens. Go figure. Alright. I don't need a lot of brightness, but I want a low wattage. So let's use the 70 watt. I gotta find another box for this stuff. That one and that one. And right now, those are the two I'm going to use outside. Unless, let me get back over here and take a peek at the rest of the stuff that I have up here. 50s. Wait a minute, what are these? I got 50 watt uses 39 watts. So it's a 39 watt equivalent to a 50. They're par 20s. How many I got here? I got 2, 3, 6. Well, I don't need any of those right now, but I do. I thought I had. What I got going here. Okay. I know I've got some more of these around that I have that are not in the box because I took them out and started walking around with the bag. So I'm going to use this one and this one because this is different. This is the LED. I kind of like what they offer as far as the light. It's a little brighter, a little whiter. It's so much better. I just don't know where the other one is because I had a couple that were out of the box and I don't know where I put them. I don't know where I put them. Boom, boom. Well, let me get that screwdriver that I dropped. So anyway, it's going on 4 o'clock. I was confused there for a minute. I said to the wife. So I asked her, I said, what time is it? She said, I don't know. I said, well, it's got to be what? 1300, 1 o'clock, 1300? Yeah, well, I wasn't saying that. I was thinking, when I said 13, it's 3 o'clock. And I said 13, which means it's not 13. All right, this is what I dropped. Put this over here. I told you, sometimes it looks neat, but yet I can't get to anything. So I just throw it in there. I don't have to worry about it dropping. All right, so that's that. Now, I need to get the bigger ladder. Oh, let me take this coax. Hang over here. Over here. Over here. Oh, this the wife can use this one too if she needs to. I gotta call Dave. I haven't talked to Dave in, oh God, almost a year. That's tough. And I gotta find the big ladder. Well, meaning the 6-footer. Because I gotta use that one to replace the 2 bulbs out there. That's that. So I guess I'm going to start shutting down, and when I go out, I'm just going to go into the house. I'll leave the ladder leaning up against the house, and tomorrow when I come out, I'll bring the ladder back into the shop. And that's the way it's going to be. I got to replace these. It shouldn't take long. It's not too bad out there today. This heater is working really nice. As long as I have a good fire going. What is today? Is today Tuesday? Monday? I'm going to tell you guys, I've been a little kind of screwed up here the last few days. So today's Wednesday. You know, we have the dogs, they're ours. You know, so between making appointments for the vets and, you know, learning their habits, them learning our habits, they wake me up at 5 o'clock in the morning. The wife is used to getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm not. You know, and the little Bud, he needs attention constantly. You got to have your hand on him. He's got to be next to you, and you have to be touching him. Otherwise, you know, he's looking for pets. I told you I don't have hardly any time to do any commenting because I really can't get to the computer to do it because he's looking to take my arm all the time. You know, and most of the time I do it when I'm laying on the couch. So, you know, I'm only using one hand. So at that point, that was with that. Then I started doing some videos. I figured, well, maybe I can just post them and then I'll do whatever I got to do later. So I never actually hit the post button, but you know, they went into the draft area and they sat there forever. And then I found a bunch of them that were labeled private. And I said, why are those private? I don't label anything private. You know, anything that I make basically is out there, you know. So I started going through it and I found a bunch of them. So I said, well, let me take them off of private and put them public. And then I'm thinking, well, if I did that, Are they just changing from there? Or are they now going to repost out there to you guys? And now you're going to see and think I just loaded, 50 videos. Because I don't know how it was going to work. And I haven't really had a chance to get in there to check. Because the first thing I do is when I get on the tube is I get into the comments, and I not the comments, but the videos, so I can try to comment on them, or at least watch them so I can try to get a comment later, and then as far as posting, well, I post them, but I don't have a whole lot of time to do much editing. Things are getting back to normal, though, because the boys are starting to settle down, and well, the girl and the boy, they're starting to settle down. I noticed that Jem seems to have a sensitive ear problem. If you go to, like, rub them like you would normally go rub the dog's ears, she'll howl, she'll yelp. And if you start and you put your knuckle in next to the ear and you kind of just rub it a little bit, she pushes right up against it. And then she starts to, she's loving it, so I'm thinking that she's probably got either an ear infection, because Bud has an ear infection, and they love to lick one another's ears, which is bad. We're breaking that habit, and we're finally getting there. But, at first it's a handful. When you bring them in as puppies, it's easier. When you bring them in as full-grown, adult dogs, it takes a little bit longer to work with them because you got to get to know them. You just can't all of a sudden start beating them into your way of doing things. We don't hit the dogs. We just pay attention to them, and then they start to pay attention to us, and we get things done. Takes a little bit longer, but a couple weeks anyway, and it's been about 3 weeks now. About a week that we actually have control over them now. See, we didn't want to do too much with them because we didn't want to have them spoiled if they were going back, because we wanted them to stay the way that they were, so when they went back, they'd be all set, instead of keep changing them. So, but now that we have them, they're getting on schedule. They're doing okay. All right.